Health Education Lecture Series. All the listeners of Health Education Lecture Series, I'm your host, Gurdeep Singh Sandhu, homeopathic consultant. And I'm here to deliver another lecture of toddlers' development, how they develop step by step, month by month. And yesterday's program I have already discussed in Punjabi and in Hindi. So today, this lecture will be for the English medium, for all the listeners, those who do not understand properly Hindi or properly Punjabi, they can listen this program in Hindi. We have already discussed in the previous lectures that for the first 6 months, when a child is up to 6 months, what things he has learned? He has learned how to turn up his body. He is able to turn himself at the age of fifth or sixth month sidewise on the tummy or on the back or on the right or on the left. So these are the activities, and he also tried to speak, but he cannot explain well what he want to say. If you are talking to him, he try to respond that with groaning voice, but it's not clear that what he is saying. So all these progresses were, we have noted that in the age of up to fifth month. When sixth month comes up, because at the fifth month, his vision, his ears, they are having a limited length of working. Means few feet. When you come closer to him, a few feet, 3, 4 feet, then he can recognize your face. And at this age, he tried to recognize those faces who are always around him, mother, father, brothers, sisters, whatever, who are, he is looking, seeing them now and then, every day around him, he is now able to recognize them. And whenever their face comes closer to their eyes range, he smiles. This smiling indicates that I recognize you. In this way, in this way, the child responds responsibilities. Moreover, the voice, he start recognizing the voice at this age. And when you talk to him, though it is from the distance, and you are not in front of him, he do not see you. If you see him and you are talking to him, yes, he recognizes and smiles, he give you responses about that. But suppose if you are not in front of the eyesight and you are talking to them, or even then you are not talking to them, and there is a noise in the kitchen, and from the noise sometimes he is scary. But if the noise is a familiar, means he is familiar to the noise, this noise is of mom, this noise is of brother, your father, whatever, then he smiles, indicating that I know who is talking, though he cannot explain it. But it is presumed that if listening the voice, though picture is not in front of him, and he smiles, it indicates that he recognizes the voice. And previously it was not. But now, at the end of the fifth month, he recognizes all those voices who are always around. Means familiar faces. He is familiar to most of the faces. Okay. So at the start of 6 months, at the start of 6 months, he recognizes all the peoples around him. And if anybody, stranger, come closer to him, he's scary. He clings to you. Or he shows signs of scary, as if he, even though he is not scared, but even then he is. Suppose if you are in the hands of the mother, then he is not scary, but he do not want to go in those hands who are a new face. In these conditions, it indicates that his senses are developing, where to go, where not to go, to whom he likes, whom he do not like it. So all these things is not only with the action, but it indicates the senses. So senses are developing. And whenever, after recognizing the family members, laugh, when you show him a mirror, especially when you show him a mirror and see his own face, he laughs. Though he recognizes it's my face. He recognizes all the familiar faces, and even now, he recognizes himself, his own face, and laughs. And at the age of 6 months, he tried to make sounds and try to talk to you, though it is not very clear. It's not very clear, but even then, he tried to talk. You can listen his voice that he is talking. At the age of 6 months, he moves towards the toys because at the age of fifth month he was able to crawl, he was able to turn right to left or from back to tummy, and now he is able to crawl towards the toy. Whatever toy he likes or whatever toy he see in front of him, he try to reach to the toy and try to catch him. If you offer toy and if he do not want that toy, he closes his lips, because most of the things are not done by hands. Most of the things are done by lips, that he closes the lips, that he do not need that. He do not like this one. Or if you, even the food you offer, and if he is not hungry, he will close his lips. He will close the mouth. But if he's hungry and you show him the food, he make happy face and open the mouth. This is the development of seventh month. At the seventh month, he opens his mouth if he like the things, if he wants those things, whatever you show him, whether the food or the toy or whatever, if he likes those things, then he open the mouth. And at this time, he is able to show you by hands. Suppose if you are showing him a milk bottle or mother's breast, he tried to catch him with the hands. The bottle he tried to catch him with the hands at the age of seventh and 8 months. He is able to do that. And if you play with him, he play with you. Learn hand to sport himself means to catch the things. And if you give him something, then you ask him to give me, he give it back. Means back and forth. At the age of seventh and 8 month, he learns that give and take is a play and he can play. He tried to show you that as if he is reading. Suppose if you, because he was recognizing at the previous age, he was recognizing the car, the toy, cat, whatever you have shown him, and those pictures are in his mind. And whenever you show him a colorful pictures, then he start recognizing them. And even if you show him a picture and he understands it is car, it's cat, he smiles. But if you show him any strange picture, he do not know about that. At that time, he do not smile. Means he do not know about that one. Whatever the toy, whatever the stuff he is playing with, that recognized stuff is shown that he smiles by mouth that I know him and point out the things. Car, tree, cat, all these things. Suppose if you say, "Oh, where is car?" He will point out to the car. Where is the toy? He can point out to the toys. This is at the end of the eighth month. So means at the eighth month, your child will be able to recognize the things. If you ask him where is car, he understand that where is car. What you are asking about, and he understand that what is a car or what is the picture of the car. So he recognize all these things. He recognize your voice. He understand your voice, and he point out the things what you are asking about. After that, he can read the colorful picture mostly. Now come the ninth month. At the ninth month, mostly he becomes more shy. He becomes more shy, more fearful from the things which he do not understand, or to whom he do not want to go to, for a stranger or for a new people, no new persons. Even if he is clinging to the mother and his any sibling comes to, he do not feel safe with him. He shy. He feels shy and clings to the mother. It indicates that he do not want to go to him in spite of the mother. And fearful from the strangers means he has started recognizing the personalities, the persons who are my family members, who are my nearest and dearest, who are very close to me, and I'm safe with them. But if any unrecognized face comes near to him, then he is scary and makes strange faces I do not know, and make severe expressions to show this thing that I do not know this person. I do not feel safe with him. But if the new person is talking to the mother, talking to the brother, talking to the other family members, and they are very close to him, he feels shy. Means he start recognizing the new strange persons, but not scary. Scary, when he face scary, it's separate from the shy. He's not shy. When he's shy, he clings to the neck of the mother. Scary, he make the face outside, but totally backside. So all these things are the indications that how at the ninth month a child at the toddler's age is developing. When you call him at the ninth, 10th month, when you call him, he recognizes his name and see towards you. At the age of 10th month, he see to you when you call his name. Means he is now recognizing that this is my name. This is my name, and they are calling me. And when anybody, sibling or very close relationship, call him by his name, then he turns towards him, turns his face or eyes towards him to show that I listen you, or that show that you call me. I understand that you call me. Then reacts if you go away. Suppose if a familiar faces, mother is holding, siblings are playing with him, and they go away from him. At that time, he cry. He cry because he do not want to leave him alone. He want that you should be with him and he feels safe. So those faces, he is recognizing his family members and always with him, feels safe with them, and when they go away from him and feels lonely and scary, then he cries. He cries. And if you come back, he smiles that you come. Again, I repeat, at the age of 10 months, a child recognizes all the familiar faces. All the familiar faces he recognizes, and if he is with them or he is playing with them, and if those faces, those persons go away from him, he cry, becoming alone. He do not want to be alone. He feels scary or cry that he wants you to come and continue play with him. In this way, this is the indications at the you can say the 11th 10th month, that he do not want you to go away from him because he recognizes you. And when you again come close to him, he smiles. At the age of 11th month, near about 1 year, sometimes 1 year, sometimes 11 months, he starts speaking simple words, mama, papa, very clearly. Very clearly, he starts speaking simple words, easy. Just like in the schools we teach Ram, Sham, like that. In that way, at this age, child starts speaking mama, papa, only two words, word, he starts. And at the age of 10, 11 months, he show his arm, lift his arm up, you can say. Lift his arm up, want you to pick him up, want you to catch him. He wants to. So whenever you come close to him and he's lying on the bed, he will show his arms and want you to pick him up. He do not want to lie down. He want that you should pick him up. And at the age of 12 months, his senses are developed so fast that if ever anything falls from his hand, he looks back to that. Anything falls, he looks back to that things that it has. He's recognizing that something has fallen from my hands. That's why. Otherwise, before that, if anything falls from his hand, he do not cares about. He do not see that. But now, at the age of 11 months, whenever anything falls from his hand, he see towards the things which has fallen. So, responsibility. Now, at the age of 11 months, he is becoming more responsible and recognizes that something has fallen from his hand and he want to pick him up. At the age of 1 year approximately, 11 months, 12 months approximately, he tried to make choices between the things. Now he is able to make choices. Okay, you need car, you need bottle, you need this, or you need that. He will make choices. Out of toys, he will select the toy whatever he likes. In this way, he is able to make choices between the things what he like. Means knows about both things. He needs about the car. He needs about the cat. Sorry, he knows. He knows this is cat, this is toy, or this is car toy, or this is blocks, whatever. And whatever he needs, if you ask him, do you need a car? Do you need blocks? Do you need a cat? He make choices. Out of these, he make choices at the age of 11 months. And when your child is able to make choices for the things, then your child is developing normally. You be careful that your child is developing normally and he is developing normally. After that, at the age of 9 to 11 months, age of 9 to 11 months, he sits himself. Now, he do not need sports. He do not need sport if he want to sit, because he he is now able, muscles are able to work, and back is now fully strong as compared to the previous months, and he can sit himself, sit without sports. Previously, at the age of 7th 8th month, he was able to sit if he is supported. If he is supported by towels, by something back, then he can sit. But at the age of 11 months, he is now able to sit himself without any support. And if ever he falls, then he is able to wake up himself. He is able to wake up himself at the age of 11 months. At this age, he is able to pick up his own food and bottles of milk himself, and he tries to take milk or all these things himself. After that, 1 year is complete, and at the age of 1 year, he is able to play games like pets or other toys. He can play himself with more than one toy, exchanging toys, all these things he can, and wave hand to say you bye bye. Okay, I'm going. Say bye bye. Whatever he has learned, he repeats saying bye bye. After that, call mother and father repeatedly whenever they come in front of him. And even if they are not closer to him, and he wants them by somehow or others, or he needs something, he can call mom, dad, little more louder voice. Little more louder voice. He will call mother, father, whatever is closely close to him. Always he call them, and he always stops whenever he is going, he is walking, he is playing, and if something goes wrong, when something goes wrong, oh, he stops. Means he understand that he is doing something wrong. Then he does again. He does again and he repeat the things continuously. And now, at the age of 1 year to, you can say, 13 or 12 months, 13, 14 months, he is now able to understand and pick up the toys. where the toys are, and he can go there. He can pick up the toys, whatever the toy is of his choice at that age. So, this is what the development you can say your child should have. I can repeat all these things that at the age of 6 months, he laugh. Whenever he see recognized faces, he laugh. He moves, read the twice because he crawls at that time. He can crawls, he can move towards the twice, whatever he likes that. At the age that he recognize some type of picture toys, some type of pictures of the, just like the car, the cat, all these things he starts recognizing. And if ever you have taught him, when you say car, he will point out to the car. You say cat, he will point out to the cat. And when whenever the colorful picture he see, he laughs. He laughs, smiles, that he recognizes that one. Though he cannot explain that, but he recognizes that and smiles that, yes, I know. And if you have taught him body parts, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, he can recognize. And if you name them, then he can point out. Then he can point out that this is nose, this is eyes, this is all about up to eighth month. At ninth month, have you repeated? I'm repeating all these things. At 9 months, he shows he becomes a little shy and fearful. All these new features he adds. That if we see any unrecognized face, stranger's face, he feels scary from the strangers around him and make faces like that. Try to cling to the mother's shoulder. That he feels scary or shy. If is recognized faces, he knows about that one, but he do not want to go for him. Suppose if mother is carrying him, I'm talking about the ninth month. If mother is carrying the child and sibling or any other comes near to him and they want to carry him and he do not want to, then he feels shy and cling to the mother. No, I do not want to. If they try to catch him, no, they are scary. They do not want to. In this way, whenever you call his name at the age of 10 months, when you call his name, he turns his face towards you. Because he knows his name is. Repeatedly, you are talking to him. Repeatedly, he knows that this is my name. And whenever they call my name, they are calling me. They want to talk to me. So whenever you call his name, even though they are not in front of you, he turns his face towards you. And if you are in front of him, you call him, he smiles. And if you go away from his face, from his eyesight, then he cries. He wants you to come back. Smiles when you come back. So these are the features of about 10 months. Your child is developing normally. At the age of 11 months, he starts speaking simple words. Mama, Papa, mostly at the age of 10 and 11 months. Sometimes some children are little late, or sometimes even at the 9 months, some children start saying mama, papa, simple words they start speaking. But the normal limit is 10 months. If at the 10 month child says mama, papa, can speak that one, it means his development is a normal development. And after that, After that, I'm repeating all these things because whatever I have told you, the development of the children at the toddler's age, near 11 months, he tried to make choices. He is able to because he recognized many things and now toys, pictures, cars, cat, and everything, bottles, whatever. Now he can make choices. Do you need bottles? Do you need car? Whatever you need, he will point out to those things. He will point out to those toys what he needs. Means the senses has developed to the extent at the age of 11 months that he can make choices. At 10th month, he was able to speak, Mama, Papa. At 11 months, he is able to make choices. So, step by step, he is developing in this way that I need this one and not this one. Means make the choices between the two things. And now he is able to, where he at the age of he was able to sit in this by the sports. But now at the age of 11 months, he is able to sit without sport. He can sit without sport. And if he falls, he is able to wake up again and sit again himself. And this is the age when a child is able to pick up his food, means his milk bottles, or is any other thing, whatever he is eating, the food, whatever you give him to eat, he is able to pick up himself those foods. So after that, 1 year is completed. And after the 1 year, he is able to play games, play with the toys, cats, dogs, whatever pets you have, he is able to play with them and wave the hand to pick up. He want you to pick up, he wave his hands. Or if you go away, or anybody else playing with him and he is going away, say bye bye, he waves his hand bye bye at the age of 1 year. And he can call whenever he needs his mother, his father, or his siblings. Simple words he can speak and call whenever he needs. And whenever he sees some objects, he smiles. And if it's a simple word, cat, car, he can tell you that I know this is a car. Okay, so this is what the things are going beyond 1 years of age. Eh? At this age, at the age of 13 years, 13 months, sorry, not 13 years, at the age of 13 months, he is able to pack up the toys, or he is able to bring the toy where the toys are kept. Wherever you keep his toy, he is able to pick up the toy from that container where they are every day. And if you say him, pack up, he is able to do that. He is able to put all the toys in that containers at the age of 14 months. And whatever he needs, pick up himself. Whatever he needs, put it over there. He do not need, he put it over there. If he need food, he is able to call you and can say milk. In this way, he can hold all these things by his fingers and hands himself up. Himself he can catch all these things uh, to eat or to drink or to whatever. And after that, there comes about you can say 15 months or 18 months of age. At the age of 15 months, mostly, he is able to copy whatever you are doing. He will do it. He will show you that I'm doing. Whatever you are playing, he is able to play, though he cannot. But he tries to play in the same way. Same way he put the toys wherever you are putting. Same way he is trying to put the blocks one after the other. As you do that, means he copy whatever other peoples are doing. He tries to copy them. And from the toys, he has a choice. At one time, from many more, he has the choice and chooses. And sometimes, at the age of 15 to 16 months, he can hold one toy in one hand and can play with the other. He can hold bottle of milk in one hand, and on the other hand, he can play with the toys. At the 16 months, he can use his both hands to play. So this is the normal development of your child. Eh? And at the same time, previously, he was not able to speak clearly, mama, papa, but now he is clear at the age of 16 months. He is very clear that he is saying mama, papa, speaks clear words and call them. Looks at the family objects, family, whatever he see, everything, and try to name them. Though some of the names may be little difficult, but even then, just like you say pot, he can say pot, he can say easily. Some of the words may be little difficult, and he may not be able to explain. And even if he says something, and you may laugh on him, he feels shy. He feels shy that I said something wrong. He feels shy. Make face shy face if he says something and that is wrong, and you laugh on him that you are saying wrong things, he feels shy at the 16 months. So this sense has developed at that age that he feels right and wrong. Whatever he is doing, whether it is right or wrong, understand everything, whatever he is playing, whatever he is doing, whether it is right, whether it is wrong. And if ever you ask him, he will pick up the same thing. You say, okay, give me car. At the age of 17 months, he will give you the same toy what you are asking about. Okay, give me your bottle. He will give you your bottles. He will give you the objects or substances, whatever you are asking from his playground, from his area, whatever he recognizes, he will give it to you. And after that, learn speaking, just like he show you he's reading, because you are reading, you are having a book and you are reading, you show him, then he will pretend that as if he is reading. This is at the 17th month. At 17th month of age, 1 year and 5 months, your child will pretend what you do. What you do, even you are in a kitchen and you are making chapatis and whatever, he will try to. If you are holding him, he will try to do that. He's sitting on the table, he will try to do those things. Means at the age of 17, he copies everything, whatever he sees. Not, you can say he try to copy most of the things, he try to copy. And the easy thing is that if you are reading the books, he will pretend taking the book that yes, he is also reading. Or if you play with the toys, he will pretend that yes, I will play with this toys. In whatever way you are doing, you are making the blocks, I will make the blocks. So this is what he do at the age of 16, 17 months. And eat himself, the major development. Previously, He was given food, holding bottles, and taking his milk. And you are giving him the bolus he was eating. Now, at this age, at 17 months of age, he is able to eat his food himself. He tried to, just like you have pieces of the food in his plate, and he will pick up the piece, and as you pretend with the vegetables or whatever, he pretend to do that, and he try to eat this one. This is up to the 17th months of age. And in this way, next come the 18 months of age. Whatever he sees, even you are not taking cognization of his. Whatever you do, he try to do that and point out, show you the toy that I am playing himself. He will catch your attentions and tell you that I am doing this thing. I'm playing with this toy, I'm reading this books, and I'm taking this thing. All these things he will try to pretend, and he will try to show you at the 18th month. And suppose by doing this his hands are dirty, he will show you the hands and tell you to wash. Means he understands that if something is touching to my hands, that is not good. It should be washed. Hands should be washed at that time. And then he will show you the hands and will tell you to clean them. This is after the 18 months. He is doing all these actions. He knows that my hands are dirty. I want to clean this one. And he try to walk one or two steps without support. Stands up, walk. If you are sitting in front of him, he walks two, three steps to reach to you without support. And at the age of about 20 months, near about, you can say, he's not till 24 months, but even then he's closer to 2 years of age. But at that time, he is able to walk three, four steps to reach to you, and he is able to stand up himself. If he falls down, then he again walks. He try to continue that walking journey and development of his extremities exercise. He does that one, and he drinks from cup himself. He drinks himself from cup without any lid. He can drink that one. And in this way, all the activities, what he has done previous day, he can repeat those toys, playing, eating, everything on the next day. Means at the age of 20 months, his sense has developed that whatever he has done in the previous day, he remembers that. And at this age, near about 2 years, when he is about 22, 23 months, he is able to cling to the, jump up to the chair or the sofas, if ever it is approachable. Now he is able to sit on the chair and sit on the sofas himself. He can try, and he does that. So this is the, you can say, before 2 years, he reaches to 2 years of age, he can hold his cup of milk, he can eat his food himself, he can walk two, three steps to reach to you. Even if he falls, he can stand up himself and again starts walking and clings cup, comes up to the chair, jump up on the chairs, you can say this, on the sofas, and after that He can come up from the bed down, and then he can go up the bed down. If it is not that high, then he himself can go up to the bed and go come down to the beds before he is 2 years of age. Means he is not still completely 2 years. But all these activities, if your son is doing that one, it means he is developing normally. He is developing normally. And repeatedly, every time when I am discussing the development of the newborn babies or the toddler's age, I told you some of the kids are very active, more active as compared to this sketch I am drawing in front of you, that this is the development. These things are a normal, average, you can say, not the normal, average things. So average, every child should do all these things, but some of the kids can do all these things before that age reaches, whereas some of the children are still delayed in all these functions even up to 2 years of age. So you can compare that one, and these step by step development points I'm telling you, that you can compare your child, whether your child is under development, normal development, or overdevelopment. And all these health norms, you can himself, without guiding of the, without getting help from the doctors, you can understand that my child is normal. And if he's not normal, yes, you can consult to your physicians that why he is not doing all these things normally as per the age is, as per the normal standard of the development of the toddler is. Then he can find it out what is wrong there, whether his physical senses, you can say the senses are not developing normally, mentally, whether his locomotive function is not normal, whether he needs some type of food supplementations, or whether he needs massages and all that just for the exercise of his muscles. So he can guide you according to that, so that your child can develop normally. Again, up to the age of 2 years. Now we are at the age of 2 years, but not completed 2 years. Up to, you can say, 23 months or 20, under 24 months. All these activities, if your child is doing from 6 months up to 23 months. This sketch, you must remember that at the age of 6 months, he should smile when you see. He recognizes the faces around him. Family members he recognizes. He becomes shy, make shy faces if any strangers comes too near to him. If he is with the, his mother is holding him, and even the siblings comes near to him and want to pick him up, and he do not want to, then he clings to the mothers, and clings to the mother towards face, his towards the neck. This is a simple thing, towards the neck. And if any strange person who is not siblings, he's not from the family members, comes and want to hold him, he will tightly catch the mother, and his face will be on the backside, away from that one. And he can, at the age of 6 months, he is able to move to the toys by crawling. He tried to catch up his toys, and he recognizes the toys, whatever his need is. Ultimately, we reach to the 9 months, that he is scared, he is fearful. All these faces he makes from the incidences, that he becomes shy when he cannot do anything. He becomes fearful when any stranger person is come. Even the dog is barking outside in the street, and he clings to the mothers. He's shy, he's fearful, scary. So all these things, we can note that at the age of 9 months, all these features means he understands that something fearful is there. Make several type of faces, expressions, happy, sad, angry, at the age of 9 months or 10 months. Then, when you call him, when you are in front of him, he smiles. But when you are away from him and you call his name, he recognizes and he smiles that, yes, I know you are calling me. He understands his name up to the age of 9 months, that this is my name and someone is calling me, my mom is calling me, and he's happy with that one. Makes happy face, or turns his head towards the voice. From where the voice is coming, he turns his head towards that one. So, in this way, step by step, I have told you about the development of a children's at the toddler's age up to the before 2 years. Next year, next day, I will go to the development of a child after 2 years. After 2 years, there are more things which he can do with the play, with the show, with the reading. Many of the things he will be able to do, which he was not doing previously, and playing himself, playing with the other kids. First of all, he till now I have given you the history that he is playing with the siblings, he's playing with the mother, he is playing with the family members, he recognizes the family members, and he understand his name, he understand his toys, and he recognizes what toys you are asking about. He can exchange the toys, he can go to the toy wherever their toys are packed up, and he is able to pick the toys from that box, and also he is able to put the toys in that box after playing with that one. And it's before 2 years he should have the choice what he needs, what he do not needs. He is able to eat himself at the end of 18 months, that he can eat his food, or he can hold his bottle, and he can eat his food from his plate and all that. And he try to pretend everything, whatever you are doing, he try to pretend the same way, though it's wrong. If ever anything falls, he look up back to the things that has fallen down. Previously it was not, but now his sense it developed that something has fallen which was important. And if he is not in your kettles, he is sitting on the ground or sitting on any objects, then he will move towards the fallen things and will try to pick it up, thinking that is important. If his hands are dirty, if his hands are dirty after picking up those things, he will show you the hands, and he wants you to clean the hands. So this is the sense that he has developed at this age, that my hands are dirty and it should be washed. So sense has developed up to that level, that he should clean the hands, he should hold his food, he should make choices from the food, he should make choices from the toys. He can exchange the toys with you, he can play with you, he can try to speak simple words. Whatever you are speaking, he can speak with you, and also he can recognize if you have taught him. If you have taught him before the 2 years of age, he can tell you, this is my nose, this is my eyes, this is my mouth, all these things. If you have taught him, yes, he will point out to those things, whatever you will name. Same with the toys, and same with your body parts and all that, he will recognize all those. So today's lecture was in English for the development of the toddlers, and we have completed up to 2 years. After 2 years, and the next lecture we will deliver tomorrow, how the child should develop. So we will reach up to fifth years of age, because toddler's age is considered from the 1 year to the fifth years. And side by side, I would like to repeat that still the vaccination has not completed, because the vaccination starts from the first or second month of the life of the birth, you can say, and are continued up to the 14th years of age, when the booster dose of each vaccination is given. It means in between time to time, there is a time for the vaccinations, different vaccinations are given, so that he should be protected completely from various diseases which he may suffer from the toddler's age, and may become serious for him. Therefore, you side by side his development, you have to take care of the vaccination, that he should get timely vaccination, immunizations, so that he should not suffer from the diseases. If ever, make note, if ever a child in between this age of toddlers suffer from any disease, take it granted, his progress will slow down. All the features I have told you about this one, all the steps I have told you up to 2 years of age, it will slow down. It means you have to take care properly that your child should not fall sick in between 2 years, though he is completing the teething. And with the teething, there are many more complications. We have described it in detail that at that time he needs more calcium, more potassium, more vitamin C, and all these things are compensated from the bones and also from the intestines, and from where it has been taken. If it is taken from the intestine, he may suffer from diarrhea. If it has been taken from the bones, he will become weak. And even if he was trying to stand at the 9th month, he will fall down time and again. It will indicate that the most of the calcium which is required for making the teeth has been taken from the bones, and you have to provide supplementations so that the maximum quantity of the calcium, potassium, whatever is required for making the bone is compensated, so that his progress of development in the toddler's age should continue, should not stop in any way. In this way, so today's lecture is over. I will tell you, after 2 years, how the progress goes on for a toddler's child. Rabrakha, I am your host, Gurdeep Singh Sandhu, homeopathy consultant. My phone number is 408-687-1899. My email address is homeomedicine, HOMEOMEDICINE @yahoo.com. Anytime when you are suffering from any disease and you want to take second opinion, or if you want to get rid of anything and be treated with homeopathic specific treatment, you can call me, and you can understand the nature of the disease, the nature of the cure, how the suppose when there was no medicine, people were suffering from the diseases, but how the nature was curing them. There is a scientific rule even in the nature. We have learned from the nature that how the nature was curing all those diseases, because people were surviving. Life was surviving. Life was stronger than the diseases. That's why they were surviving. And there was a multiplication of the populations because people were surviving. They were not dying with the diseases. So we have the principles. We have the principle we have learned from the nature. And I can explain you in whatever way. If you are suffering, if you are stuck with any disease treatment, if you are stuck that you are not getting better, even with the better treatment has been given, and then I can guide you properly. Just like you are in a four cross way and you do not know what is the right way, where should I go, where my home is, then I can guide you by the principles of the nature that this is the right way. If you are treatable wherever you are, in whatever country you are, and if your treatment is going according to the nature's principle, I can guide you. It's the right way. But if it's not, your treatment is not going according to the nature's way, I can guide you properly so that you can watch whoever is treating you, you can watch that your treatment should go in the proper nature's principle so that you should get rid of your disease permanently. God bless you all. We'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow, our first lecture will be at 5 p.m. In Punjabi, and after that in Hindi. So, Rab Rakha, we'll see you next time.